Yeah, big welcome to you, Gemini. The sun is in Libra, also an air sign, and Libra is called justice. Libra is called, through Aleister Crowley, preciseness. And the preciseness is shown here through the waning and the waxing moon. The preciseness is shown through the scale. And I decided to make this position such that you have to hold yourself accountable for every decision you take. You are standing on your tiptoes, because in Aleister Crowley, she stands on her tiptoes, right? She stands straight here on her toes. So I realized, okay, I also want to use a pose where you're standing on your toes. And it's an elegant pose. It's a beautiful pose. It's a feminine pose. Women in India bathe like this. They feel pretty in this position. So the namaste right in the center of the crossing, the tips of the fingers where the scale is balancing on, where the white and the black is, right through the different shoulder. The right shoulder has the white dot and the left shoulder has the black dot. And we are realizing that the mixture between male and female, right and left, up and down, all these energies, these dualities, help us to come into our center. If we don't have that, we will not learn. Now here are the people, here is the city, because this is a law, and the law has built cities, has built square energies. Of course, Venus is behind her as the symbol of the love, the beauty, the harmony that we're searching for, because here we have the word harmony, and it's a very beautiful card as well, where this couple is holding this perfect natural state, and they protect it. So the sword comes down, and so this energy is highlighting your card right now, my dear Gemini. And this is you, King Pigeon. King Pigeon is saying, open your heart completely, because you're the arms and the hands, and here we are the hips. So here the hips, when we use the core strength, we can hold ourselves in this balance through the hips. But most of all, the sun is highlighting the moon that is now in Gemini. And again, here there is the human evolutionary energy. There is a tree with a blue snake coming into the center with the triangle that's pointing down. And then, of course, there's a snake pointing down with the triangle that's pointing up. So I really wanted for you to see that here the blue and the red has to come together, and inside the white, the path, here there is this path on this dimension. We're going here to, I have one more card. I painted it a little bit different. The tree's a little bigger. And I made the blue more solid, right? I didn't make a white spot inside, but I really like the white inside. It's almost like it's equal. It's not that the blue is more powerful than the red, right? So we come here from Taurus, and we go to Cancer. This is what I wanted you to see. So here we have the sun in Libra highlighting the moon, which is right now waning again. Highlighting the moon, highlighting the awareness of another air sign, and this air sign is mutable. This one is cardinal. Cardinal means it begins the fall, and this one is in the center of the springtime. So the combination is completely different. This one is Venus, the lovers, and this one is Mercury, the messenger of the gods. So the messenger from God is pointing to the third eye. Here the message is pointing into the triangle. We are opening ourselves up. We're grabbing the foot with our arms and with our hands. And it's one of the most intense position there is for me, right? You have to really open your hips. You really have to open your heart, your chest. You have to open your arms to be able to grab the foot. So it's intense, but like I said, I don't want you to just look at the pose and be like, oh, okay, this is this state. I want you to get into a pose and realize and feel that when you are in this position, you understand the self-love of, and it's a cycle. It's a cyclical energy. When you point your fingers back to the toes, you open up, you look up, and you start seeing the message that is coming down from God, that is coming down from the angel to these two people. So that's that. Then you are, of course, the Knight of Swords. If your birthday is between May 10th and June 9th, you are the classical Knight of Swords. Of course, if your birthday is before that, you can look at the reading before this one or the reading after, because the court cards are different than the major arcana. We like to eat more fat things because, and particularly with two air signs, which is Libra and Gemini, both of them make us very airy, very mind, really thinking, and sword is thinking. So we start realizing things and we start waking up to energies. And so it's important that we are grounding ourselves. I have here a lot of work outside of the street, so maybe I might get up and close the window if it's too much. I think I do. So the third house here is communication for the Gemini, and the seventh house of Libra is the partner, is the relationship. So there is a lot of communication in relationships happening with this combination. And of course you have quite you're a storyteller, you're a teacher, you are a joker, you are quite a funny person. You're tolerant, but you're also charming in your own rights. This combination, like I said, is creating communication in relationships, and this is a good thing because for everything we have a moment with this combination. Also remember, this happens only once a year, that the sun is in Libra and that the moon is in Gemini, and that they're facing each other, or that the sun is giving energy to the moon, which is now in your sign. But it's declining, it's waning. So we are going to get one mystical shaman oracle. I already have one mystical moment oracle here, and 6 of the mystical tarot cards. I only do 6, like the hexagram. I don't do more, because then we have one card here, one oracle, that's then 8, and we have the one where it's going into the future, so it's 9, right? And I only want 9 cards because 9 is a completion. And that's enough for a 30-minute reading, and it's a general reading. Wow, this is very interesting, because I had yesterday the German reading and the same card came up, and I really mixed this deck. So, the eagle. Look at this. You are coming up twice in the German and in the English reading as the eagle. And this is a higher consciousness. This is very powerful. This is saying the 7th chakra is open for you. And this chakra is speaking to you in a sense of, yes, you have evolved to something that is now giving you a powerful awareness, because this is the God brain of Alberto Villalobos 4 stages of the evolution of the brain. So the essence, eagle comes from the east, the place of the rising sun of new beginnings. She soars high in the sky, sees the smallest detail with clarity without losing track of the bigger picture, and nests in the high mountains. For eagle there are no obstacles, only opportunities. She calls you to ascend, to acquire perspective, so you can fly wing to wing with great spirit. Very, very powerful. The card that was here before is the perfect key. So the perfect key, as we can see, is a quest for love, which is what you are doing. You have the heart, you have through the pigeon. I wanted to do the swan because they are together for life, but there is not really a swan pose in yoga, I think. I checked, but I couldn't find really anything. So pigeon will do because they are also together. And the pigeon pose for me is, like I said, one of the most intense poses that we can open ourselves up to. So of course you have the heart in a cage, but you have the key and you are ready to open the cage with this key. You have more keys given by a bird, and you have 6 birds flying down here in the sky, 3 for the masculine and 3 for the feminine. So you have then, of course, one more bird, which is the eagle, the big one. It's almost, this little bird has become now the eagle, the fierce eagle that is saying, yes, I am only with spirit, I am connected and soaring with spirit, and will look at my life from above. And this little bird has shifted its way of looking, because here the bird is looking into the past, and here you are looking down from above down. And the keys, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is the 7th key. It's really difficult to really count how many keys she has here, but it looks like 7, maybe 8, right? But let's stay with 7. And so the 7th key is the ultimate freedom that you are asking for. Even if you are giving your heart, you only give it if you have the ultimate freedom, if you have full range of, yes, I need to soar, I need to experience freedom on a very high level. If you can live that with me, I give you the key to my heart. That's what I can see here in this reading. The first 3 cards that come up are the Page of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Now, this is you. You have acquired all the knowledge. You have acquired everything that you need to know to now give in the Libra, in this Libra, because this is Moon in Taurus. Moon in Taurus there is of course like a Taurus energy. So you understand that giving the 6 drops, the 6 connected to the 6, the lovers, to your major arcana card. This is your destiny to understand all of this. You are born into a Gemini. You are born into a Knight of Swords. You are born into this energy to learn everything there is to learn, because this is the soul path that we're taking. This is a big soul path, and we will go through all of these stages. So you are learning to give. You're learning to give everything that you can give. On a financial level even, you are ready to share this with people. And then you are beating the drum, you are lit on fire, you are in the music, you are in the rhythm, you are in the creativity, and all you want to do is now give and share this understanding that you have reached this 7, because you have found the key, you have found someone that understands you, and you can give this person the key to your heart. And here you are, yes, you are understanding, yes, here I am opening to a Leo. So this is of course a Leo, right? A very clear, straightforward Leo. And this is you as a young person, because the pages are never connected to a zodiac sign, only the kings, the queens, and the knights. Then you have the next 3 cards. You have the Ace of Wands, which is the full sexual energy of a male, but also the creativity to create things, to make things grow. Like I have here these beautiful flowers, and you should, I mean, they smell, it's unbelievable. Like I'm just bathing in the smell of them. And so you feel the flower is growing big out of this book, out of the knowledge, out of all the things that you've learned, right? You're standing here on the knowledge. But of course, there's more knowledge to come. There's more knowledge to jump through this ring of fire, which is a Sagittarius. This is maybe a friend. This is someone that is with you going through the stage of jumping. Or you are understanding the fire aspect. You understand the energy of creativity. And then you have below the King of Wands, you have even the major arcana, the strength to hold the head of this beast, right? It's almost like this savage animal, this wild animal, which is within you. You have within you the understanding of a wild beast within this beautiful young innocent child that's holding this big animal's head in her lap, in her sexual private area. And it's leading you to, wow, to a lot of money, to the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is saying, because you know how to share, because you know how to give, you're not holding back, you're giving your talent, you're giving your spirit, you're giving the knowledge up here, you're giving the eagle. You are opening up, you are opening and jumping, and that, yes, I am not afraid to jump into this kind of strength, this kind of combination, combining the gentle with the beast, with the wild, is actually creating then here a very powerful combination that you can make a lot of money. This is a lot of money, right? Here you are the creative spark. You have that creative spark. You are completely opening yourself up to make the money, because you know that when you give your talent, you do the seeds, you give and it will come back. You jump, you give again, and you jump through an understanding of what it means to be inspired. You will have the rhythm, you will have the power, you will have the strength to move forward with all of that, because you know you have given the key to someone special. Someone special that lets you fly, someone special that gives you the awareness, so you can look from above and you can understand that all institutions, these 10 rings, these institutions can be rebuilt with a new type of money, a new way of making money. And this is what you are realizing. You are realizing that the amount of money that you can make comes from a strength, from a deep inner strength, so that you're not being pushed around. You are a Sagittarius, you have a Leo, Leo, the 2 Leo, right? This is the Court card and the major arcana card. And then of course you have Sagittarius, and you have yourself standing up here knowing that the seeds will fall, they will grow into this big tree, and even the tree has fallen and we can see the age of the tree. 10 years it takes, they say it takes 10 years to build a brand. It takes 10 years to become known in the businesses, any business. It doesn't matter what business you are building, but you will sit here and you will reap the money. You will be successful. So, the invitation. Have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you do not know where to go and what to do next? Have you lost your sense of purpose? Eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Eagle reminds you that your spirit was born to soar to the heavens. As you contemplate choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop, sheltered from life, counting the regular feedings, or do I want to soar like an eagle? If your answer is the latter, then you must accept Eagle's invitation and embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. So yeah, you are choosing freedom. You are choosing, even in a relationship, freedom, because that's what the Libra does. Libra is the partner, is the relationship. You decide to be free. You decide to gain the knowledge. Even in the relationship, you have found the key. You have found the key to your heart, and you give it to your partner, and you know that giving and taking is now in the understanding, because you have the scale here. You have the scale of the righteousness of the Libra, right? So you are understanding this message from the sun that's highlighting the moon. And here this is the Six of Pentacles, the moon in Taurus. And then you have the Leo. You have a Leo that helps you, or you have become the Leo that is beating the drum, is on fire, and creates new things out of the books that you have really understood. You're standing on knowledge, you're standing on the wisdom, you have accumulated this wisdom and knowledge, and now it's growing out of your lap, it's growing out of your sexual energy. And then you have a Sagittarius that's jumping through this ring and is not afraid to jump high, is not afraid to jump and be adventurous and go up, right? And then of course again Leo, the strength, the creativity that you gain through strength. It's so powerful to see. And also in your sexual energy, you can use the sexual energy to create now here a very powerful energy of new businesses, a new business that you want to bring into this world. You have the keys, you have the eagle eye, you know exactly what you have to do to reach this kind of empowerment. And of course I see now, because it has moved underneath, this one was in the other reading as well, right? So you understand the fruit of action, you understand the 7 is Saturn in Taurus. You also understand that these structures, even though sometimes they can suffocate us, we can rebuild new ones. We can see that the labor, the work, hard work is paying off. This little tree now, look at how it's lying here and is giving us wood, but here it's a tree that's giving us food. And you understand the two sides. You are understanding the perspective from above as well. Wow, so beautiful. And I love that we have 2 cards that come up. Also, this one came up in the German reading, right? I'm just giving you an idea that, you know, I do two types of readings. I do the German and the English one. And of course, more German are reading understand English than English understanding German. It's just what it is, right? So in the next reading, we will have the Sun in Scorpio. This comes after Libra, and the Moon again, of course, in your sign. So until then, I thank you so much for watching. Namaste.